The duty of Comptroller and Auditor General is not merely to ensure the legality of expenditure and also its propriety. Comment. The question is on CAG. The question is on Comptroller and Auditor General. See child, in this particular question, you can straight away start that Article 148 of the Indian Constitution provides for the office of CAG. ठीक है. In parliamentary democracies, the expenditures to be incurred by the executive are authorized and appropriated by the legislature. Thus, it becomes important that there shall be a system of scrutiny and examination of the expenditures made. ठीक है. Next sentence it could have gone, and then you say Comptroller and Auditor General becomes the vital tool, responsible to Parliament to examine cases of misappropriations etc. Okay, on behalf of Parliament. Now, then you will say that conventionally the audit has highlighted the aspects of legality audit. Conventional audit has been associated with legality audit, where two things were taken into consideration. One, the appropriation aspect, that whether it was rightly appropriated or not, and the other regularity aspect, that whether regulations associated with it like procedure and others were followed or not. However, in the recent times, it has become all the more important to establish that whether the funds spent, even if they were legally available, even if they were spent as per the existing procedures, were they spent for the right purpose or not. Propriety audit and performance audit comes in this context only. Propriety audit attempts to establish the correctness, the rightness of the occasion and the quantum that the officer has used or for which officer has utilized the funds. Sometimes it may be available legally to an officer, but if the instance did not require the action or in the quantum in which officer is spent will somewhere be seen missing on the aspect of propriety. Okay? So, propriety audit becomes a test for the disbursing officials and executive, that even after they have spent the money following the legal aspects, they should not have used only being factually correct, rather they should have been value laden also. They should have been right as per the rightness of the situation and the demand that things were demanding. So, what happens to be of priority at a given point of time should also be taken into consideration. Then you can write Public Accounts Committee when examining the report of CAG with highlighted points of propriety can easily question the executive on the floor of the house. Fine, challenging the propriety, because always it is not possible, but propriety makes you to move with Weberian accuracy, which is not something, a guarantee for being relevant and responsive in the society. Right, friends? Any doubts? Okay. So, fine, this should have been the answer to it.